Alya sometimes hides her feelings in Russian, apparently. Haven't watched this. Got good reviews, so we'll draw the main character. And female anime, pretty standard. Her eyes have like the Renegan. That's what it looks like. So let's give it a go. Landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. Center point here. We're going to start with the eyes along about the halfway. Okay. And we are going to go with a big curving line. She's massive female eyelashes. So we'll go curve like that. Okay. Right. And then there's a line that goes kind of down this way. This would be kind of part of a spike, like an eyelash spike. And then she's got a little line across the bottom here. And this may or may not have eyelashes on it. So right, so what we'll do is we will thicken up this top eyelid line. Especially, it's real dark and it's got like lots of spikes and eyelashes and things. And you can do a bit more than me if you want, of course. It doesn't have to be like exactly like mine. So I'll just curve it over first and then we'll add the eyelashes. Now they are like ridiculously big. So we'll go this way. Very, very dark. And there's an eyelash spike back there. Then we go down to the corner there, and we'll just color that in. You could probably go thicker with this even, but we'll just be a bit conservative for a second. See how it looks. Yeah, it looks kind of similar, and then we'll go like big spiking eyelashes starting here. Make that bigger. Right, sort of like this. You could you could add your own sort of style things if you want, but that's the simplest way, I think. Okay, now her eyes, they're all blue, pretty much. There's no black pupil or anything, so it's a little bit trickier than normal. So it's like the Renegan from Naruto, except it's missing a couple of lines, right? So what we'll do is we'll curve a line down there, right? Very big irises. Okay. And then the pupil is blue, but it kind of has a line around the outside. So I will go like this. Somewhere in the middle, we'll just do this. Right. And then there's a line like around that, like another, it's kind of a broken, it doesn't like close off at the bottom, I think. It's like a horseshoe shape, right? So we'll just lightly go around like so, right? And then around the edge, you trace that sort of shape as well, and it's blue on the inside of it. So what we'll do is we'll go around like this, right? So inside this line it's like dark blue. And we'll go around here as well. So quite complicated eyes now. And then of course there'll be lots of highlights and, you know, white shines and everything on these eyes, colored blue, different sort of shades of blue. So there's a few eyelashes down here, and then a couple just like hanging out there on their own. So that's what we're dealing with for the eyes, basically. So that's one eye done. So then she's got eyelid lines above that, so we go sort of up and across like so. And I think it's one of these double eyelids. So they do that again, like on top. Okay. That's what it looks like to me anyway. And then her eyebrows kind of here, very simple, just curves over. And then a bit of a color section just along the top, sort of in there, underneath her hair. So that is one eye. So we got to do the other eye now. Now in this anime, the eyes are not in proportion, not standard human proportion at least. What we're dealing with is sort of 3/4 of an eye. So say if you went from the edge of her eyelash to say the edge of her color part of her eye, so the iris, so from here to here, right? So this space is about the same as this space, and her head's a little bit tilted in this. She's sort of tilting and smiling, you know. So we're going to start a little bit higher up, maybe in line with this, the eyelids, right? So you're not sort of in line with that one, just because if there's a little bit of a tilt on her head. So let's do the same thing again, or try our best to do the same thing. So we're just going to curve over like that, and you want it to be about the same length as the other one, roughly. And then this spikes down in there, and then we have that. Make that a bit longer actually. Right, and I want the bottom of this side to be a little bit higher up because we're tilted as well. We're going to go sort of higher up this way diagonally. So we'll go up here. Right, so you see it's not like directly across. It's not like straight like this. From pupil to pupil would be sort of diagonal slightly that way. You could use a ruler if you needed. You know, you can see how high up it is now. See? So it's not like perfectly straight, it's like up there. So that's like in line with the eyelid. Rulers can be helpful. Okay, so let's darken up these eyelashes here. Well, make them thicker anyway. And we'll just curve it over. Get that spike down the back. There. A couple of eyelashes here and here. And then we gotta add eyelashes coming off all this. We'll just color all that in black. Okay, so we'll try for these eyes again. So big curved line, sort of down from here, touching this bottom eye shape, and then on this side, same again. Okay, tricky. And then her pupil, somewhere in the middle, this sort of thin circle. Like that. And then we'll do sort of the bullseye around. Or sort of like a horseshoe shape, sort of like that. And then we got like the edge again. It can be tricky with these kind of things to try and get them centered. I know that. We know that from the Renegan if you draw any Naruto characters. Okay. And dark blue again around this. And light blue on the inside. There might be a bit of pink down here and stuff. So, stop saying so. Okay, sorry. Her eyelid line again. Double sort of eyelid line situation. And again, everything on this side is a little bit higher up because of her tilted head. Her nose is just a little line, it looks like, just like one of these. And then her mouth is one of these, curving. And then there's a gap. Like that. And in some pictures she has those sort of pink lines underneath her cheeks, those embarrassed kind of. I'll do them in black. And you should do them in pencil anyway, and you could change them to pink afterwards, of course. You know, those little hatching lines that anime characters have. And then her chin's real pointy, like a really pointy chin. There. And then like in terms of like proportion of things, distances, it's like, it's not proper human. It's like, it's kind of like, say, maybe here to here is about the same as here to here. So like the nose to the chin is about the same as nose to this eyelid, or maybe even the eyebrow sometimes. You know, this whole space is about the same. It's probably the eyebrow there actually. Just we're not in like standard human proportion because our eyes are so big. It's kind of crazy. But roughly the bottom half is about the same as normal. So like the nose to the bottom lip is about the same as bottom lip to chin. That's normally still the same in these kind of drawings. So this and this are about the same. And then we could try for her jaw. So it kind of like goes this way. So we're aiming kind of for the edge of her eye. Right, just going up. There. And we're underneath the mouth line. We're kind of lower down for where it starts to change direction up the side of the face. So we'll go like this way basically. And then we do same thing over here. More or less, it's like a gradual turn. It's very soft features, not like a male's that stops and then changes suddenly. Like goes slowly. And it'll disappear underneath her hair as well. She's real long hair. So she's lots of fringe hair spikes, right? So we're gonna go. You need to be brave for hair like this because you're kind of drawing over everything you've done already. Then another one seems to go this way. And then there's another one that like hangs out underneath. So like, go like say here. Okay. Up that way. And we just keep adding little spikes. And then there's some over here. So we'll go that away. And then there's all these spikes that come in onto her cheek. And one that comes down so this way. Right, and then we'll try for the ones over this side then. This kind of goes up a bit higher maybe. So we can see a little bit of her ear sticking out maybe. Just kind of in line with her mouth there, it looks like. So we'll put it a bit below, so we'll go here. And then this one has to be higher, so it goes up this way and it meets a ribbon. She's got a ribbon in her hair. It's kind of hanging out just here, but we'll get the rest of her shape for her head in first. So we're going to add another little spike here and then go around. Boom. And there's a little spike on its own here. Right. Okay, and she's got a bit that sticks up out on its own on top. Like so. Now you can have it that it goes into here or just like sticks up off the top. It's up to you. I'll leave it like that. It's kind of easier. Or simpler, should I say. So this little ribbon that's on the side of her head, so we'll just do the little tied part. And then we'll go this way with it. This is her ear, so it kind of like, but it kind of disappears between sort of hair or something that comes down this way. So the other side of the ribbon here. And then two little red bits that hang down this way. And then she's bits of hair that hang down behind her shoulders and some in front as well. So we'll go behind first. Right, so there. Then another little section. Sort of here. There might be the odd spike sticking out. And then some that hangs down this way in front of her chest, right? So kind of curves and waves a bit. Going down that way. Spikes. Okay, neck. 2 curved lines here. Ooh, it's over a job. I can fix that, don't worry. And then a collar. So shirt, you know, Japanese school uniform shirt. That way. Goes kind of around this way then, like underneath her jacket a bit, right? So the jacket just goes down that way. And then it seems like the shirt collar is like here. There's a bow tie in the middle, so it goes sort of close to the jacket and then down. Go with some little fold lines here. And boom, boom. This is the bit of the bow tie that goes around her neck. And then we got this. Okay, so the collar, brownish collar of the jacket goes this way, right? And then this side. And then her head is like the width of her shoulders, so very exaggerated female proportions, very narrow, small shoulders. No, shoulders very thin compared to the width of her head. And then we need to add like some texture lines to her hair. And oh, ear line, missed that. Can't see any hair there. Okay, that's it. Is it worth watching? Now, be honest, because I'm not a fan of these types of animes. I'm more into sort of the action ones and stuff. But is it worth watching? It's got really good reviews. But for someone maybe who doesn't really like watching these things, they don't hold my attention for too long. What do you think? Should I watch it? Anyway, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.